Non-communicable diseases in Uganda are on the rise, with 1 in 4 people affected by diabetes, hypertension or cancer. Dr. William Oromo, Vice Chairperson of the Ugandan Non-Communicable Diseases Alliance and a physician at Mengo Hospital, warns that many individuals with hypertension do not seek medical help, putting their lives at risk.
More than 50% of Ugandans do not know that they have diabetes, and that is worrying, because you not knowing that you have diabetes does not make you any safe, because it will mean that the diagnosis will be made late, finally, and then you come in with the complications of blindness, complications of kidney disease, complications of heart disease, complications of impotence, etc., etc.
He made these remarks during the closing of a 3-day media training session at Forest Cottages in Naguru, aimed at equipping participants with knowledge about non-communicable diseases and effective reporting strategies. He revealed that children are also affected by diabetes, contrary to the common belief that it primarily impacts adults.
In the past, diabetes in children, was a rarity in Uganda. People actually used to think that there wasn't diabetes in children, but we are seeing increasing numbers of children with diabetes who are wrongfully treated for malaria, who are wrongfully treated for diarrheal diseases, who are wrongfully treated for witchcraft, yet they have diabetes.
Dr. Rumo further reveals that salt intake, especially too much salt, is another risk factor of getting NCDs.
Salt is osmotically active. It tends to pull water to itself. So when you take a lot of salt, your kidneys are going to absorb lots, and they're going to absorb and retain water within your blood vessels. And once this occurs, the blood volume is going to increase. When the blood volume increases, your heart is going to use a bigger pressure to pump blood. And once that one happens, your pressure goes up.
He encouraged the public to embrace early screening for non-communicable diseases such as diabetes to avoid presenting to health facilities at advanced stages.
I'm not going to talk about at what age you start screening. It depends on the cancer you are dealing with. Cancer of the breast has its age. Cancer of the cervix has its age. Cancer of the colon has its age. Cancer of the prostate has its age. Leukemias have their own things. So for purposes of time, we may not tell you that for this is the age. For this is the age.
Chris Kwizera, Executive Director of the Ugandan Non-Communicable Disease Alliance, highlighted the challenges faced in controlling NCDs in Uganda.
Because also the infectious diseases remain high, they have not reduced, then the resources that we have are not expanding, and therefore have less resource envelope to respond to both infectious diseases and NCDs, or non-communicable diseases. That's what we are calling a double jeopardy or a double burden within our country. And then number 3, that would also be looking at, because non-communicable diseases do not come with signs and symptoms early at the onset, people tend not to think about them, and there is less attention put to them, and therefore they want to think more of infectious diseases that are acute in nature.
Julius Mhomuza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.